All right, let's do it. Ready, set, go. Kuya, tricycle. What the? What kind of tricycle is this, Kuya? Of all the tricycles in the world, I don't think I've ever seen something like this before.
Yeah, it matches my outfit. So cute and colorful.
All right, let's go.
Tara.
This is how you start your day off on the right note. Just different and unusual. Ba't may microphone ba dito?
For the karaoke, sir.
Karaoke? And then it says you have Wi-Fi?
Yeah, but only pocket Wi-Fi.
Pocket Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
That's good enough. I've never seen a tricycle that has pocket Wi-Fi and karaoke. So today's mission here in Palawan is we are seeking the famous Tamilok worms. As you guys know, every time I travel somewhere new, I like to try whatever the local exotic food is, something different and interesting. And here in Palawan, it's Tamilok worms. They're like live, long, slimy worms that you can find in mangroves in the wood and stuff. You have to cut the trees from what I know, and that's where you can find these slimy things. So that's today's mission. If you're into these type of videos where we try and eat these unusual exotic things, give us a thumbs up and like this video, and we'll continue to do that more often. Nahulog ako. Sige, tuloy kuya, go! Tara?
I can't.
Tara?
Wait.
Alright, so we're here at the Palenque. You would think they would have fresh worms at the Palenque. That's where everything fresh is.
Sa PBB ka, di ba?
Hindi. Hindi ako yun. Whoops. Alright, here we go. Excuse me, coming through. Alright, sorry. Oh my gosh. Here we go.
Hi.
Meron bang Tamilok worms?
Artista na si ano. Ano yun?
Tamilok worms.
Tamilok pa yung... Ah, Tamilok?
Oh, yung bulati. Oo. Alam mo yung bulati? Ganun?
Wala, dyan mo.
Mukhang malabo eh. It really seems like they don't have worms. Ikaw, kumakain ka ng Tamilok worms?
Oh, masarap.
Masarap?
Yes.
Oh my gulay, look at all the gulay. Kumusta po? Ate, may Tamilok ba dito?
Ubus na po.
Ubos na? All out? She said they're all out. Which means they did have it earlier, but must be a hot commodity if it's sold out.
Hello.
Hi po, kumusta? What's up? Ay, kumusta? Kumusta? Next stop, Kina. Excuse me po, meron bang Tamilok worms dito?
Seafoods lang po.
Tamilok worms, meron?
We
Wala?
don't have... Yeah.
Wala.
We don't...
Salamat kuya for the coolest tricycle in the world.
Thank you.
You've been a homie. Alright, so we finally found the Tamilok worms, which in English is shipworms. Never heard of it before, but they're worms. I mean, worms are worms, you know? I haven't eaten all day, and I did that so that we can be really hungry, because when you're hungry, everything tastes a lot better. I don't know, that's one of my tricks, so we'll see if we like it, you know? There it is. So fortunately, ours are dead. Pad Thai. I know people who have eaten them alive. Sometimes you eat them alive. Elodia has actually eaten these live before.
They're different worms though. Mine were like smaller and crunchier.
Oh yeah, no, these are really long.
They're
these look like
slimy.
these are at least 6 inches. Naks talaga to. It's just like looks like slime. They look like eels, if anything.
They look like squid.
This isn't cooked, so it's fresh. It was nakababad in asukal. No, not asukal.
Suka.
Nakababad in suka, which means it was just, once it was killed, it was put in vinegar. What? All right, so before we try the worms, they actually have crocodile to go with it as well. Crocodile and worms for breakfast. Hey, I wouldn't start my day any other way. It's hot. Take 2. 1 spoonful of crock for you.
Thank you.
And 1 spoonful of worms. Yum. Woo. All right, so here are the worms. They're actually like a foot long. So if you want to get some foot-long Tamilok worms, come here to Palawan to try them out. It has a shell. Look at that. It's almost as if it has a snail shell at the end. I guess there's only one way to do it. Let's try it out. All right, let's do it. Ready, set, go. Interesting. It tastes like, it's a very strong, it's a strong salt water taste. I don't even know if they're in salt. Are they in salt water or fresh water? They definitely, yeah, they taste like salt water.
Yeah, it's very salty.
Ooh!
Salty
It's
slash
a strong
bitter.
taste. I wouldn't say bitter, I would just say strong like the ocean. If I can relate it to anything, it tastes like oysters. Like really fresh, salt watery oysters.
The texture's like sea urchin, like uni, the sushi.
The texture's like worms. It's like eel, unagi, right? But how much are these things? 200, 150? That's cheap. This was $3. But you know, I could definitely see this being like a social expensive type of thing, kind of like snails, suso. All right.
It's still here.
It lingers in your mouth.
Yeah.
It's has a umami taste.
What's umami?
I don't know, but let's try more just to make sure we got the right one.
I'm good.
No, you can do one more.
I'm
Come
good,
on,
thank
come on,
you.
para sa vlogging. You can really taste it in your throat. Now, they give you vinegar, this is, and hot chilies. Apparently, that's the sauce that you're supposed to dip it in. Come on, babe, one more. Come on, these people spend 10 minutes of their day just to watch our silly videos. We gotta do it for the people. Para sa inyong lahat. Dip it in the sauce. Here we go. We'll try it with the spicy vinegar. 1, 2, cheers. Do it to it. Whoa, that one was even stronger, dude. I think I got like a heart or something in that one. That was like a gizzardy worm taste.
The real definition of gummy worms.
There's your Tamilok worms. Like I always say, you know, when you're traveling, when you're in a different place, and you should always immerse yourself in the culture and try the things that, you know, the locals do. I think it's the best way to become cultured and expand your knowledge through experiences. It's also a good story to tell. You can say that, you know, you've eaten worms before. A common question I always get is, what's the weirdest thing you've ever eaten? This is probably one of them. If you want to see other weird stuff like me eating rats and... It's like chicken! It literally is like chicken. Hong Kong street food.
Insides of a pig.
The inner lining of a pig. Japanese street food. I knew what this was, I just didn't want to freak them out. So this was the hormones. Itag, rotten meat that's left out for a month in the mountains of Sagada of the Philippines. That's another cool one.
Nakita mo yung uod. Tingnan mo yung uod, gumagalaw. May uod ba dito?
Ito yung may uod, no?
No, this one.
Woo! Iba talaga yung amoy. It's all linked down below. Now it's time for the crock, which is nothing too new. I've had it a few times. But when it's in sisig form, it really just tastes like chicken for the most part. Actually, it tastes like pork, come to think of it, huh?
pork/chicken.
All right.
Nabilis ko na po kayo, idol. Thank you po. Patulog niyo ako kasi hindi ako nabibigyan ng chance na makita kayo. Ngayon lang po. Laguna pa po ako galing.